So we're gonna do it this way, y'all. Guess I gotta do it this way. Well, let's go. That's not too bad. We'll just use this because, yeah, and work with it. We're gonna work with it. Oh, thank you guys for joining. No. Cool. All right, so let's just go ahead and get started. We're gonna flip through a few of these pages that I created so far, and let's just take a look at them real quick. So let's start. I think I just made the lines. I started out with the lines first, and then decided that most of this is like the inside of some type of cave, and I have like little tiny these little. I don't know what they're called. They look like horses, but yeah. This one's a thumbnail. So this is this is move-in day. Yeah, one thing at a time. So, and this one, I think this is like a walrus. I think that's what I've gained from, and this is the rest of the fish's body. And that's the fish's head. And I don't know what this is, but it's there. So, and look, we got an empty spot to make. So I got I got some I got some new markers. Can I can zoom. Look at that. Let's go ahead and let's zoom in there. Just to make sure that's clear. Sheesh. All right, so we're gonna try to do like minute long drawings and just see where it takes us. I have charcoal today too, so I'm not gonna do everything in red. I'll do everything in different colors. So we'll see. And you know what it means? I think this marker is pretty empty. Yeah, this marker is really empty. That's okay. It'll help us shade then, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe this is the end. I think this is the end of this marker. Oh, there's nothing else in there. Nothing. Why is everything blurry though? You know what? I need another light source. That's probably what it is. Hold on 1 second. All right, cool. So just like I said, this orientation is different. We have YouTube to blame for that one because I was trying to do it wide, like a little widescreen, but it just want to do whatever I want to do. So yeah, it's just gonna do that. But we are going to overcome whatever stands in our way. You feel me? All right, so I'm trying not to trying to get these details in here. I think I think and I shall. I don't think wait. Hold on, I need my markers. Hold on 1 second. All right, cool. I have a bag of markers that I will entertain this day with. Because I realize that most of these markers are subject to being used at some point in time. And if they're used, then I know I'm doing right. So there's our other red marker. It has ink in it. So there it is. So I don't know what this is. But most of the time that I draw, I usually get something organic. So I like organic stuff without sharp edges or so. And I'm not sure what this is. This could just be energy. That's usually how I draw. Wait. Maybe it's upside down. It could be upside down. It definitely could be upside down. Yeah. I don't want it to be this far. Okay. If that looks like something, I don't know. If that looks like something, I don't know. Oh my gosh, that looks crazy. All right, we're gonna put that there and that there. Now it looks like something. Wait, we have to give it. We have to give it that. Somebody told me when I was in school that if you just try to make something, it's better than not doing something. Because in the end, your brain will feel complete. Okay, well, at least I did something. And all the other people who didn't do anything that day, who didn't achieve, something, will have regrets. And guess what? There are no regrets over here. Because it's something, right? And maybe I've seen this somewhere, and my brain is just telling me, here it is again. Maybe you need to pay attention to it. And the fact that it's in red, it could be something else as well. Because that's all I've been doing is drawing in red. So the last couple of things have just been just red. So I don't know. Red, red. The zoom is so weird. Red. Hold on. I have charcoal too. Oh. Oh. Red. Yep. So there goes my red figure. And yeah, I'm not afraid because hopefully I'm not hitting that. Can you see my feet down there? God, this zoom is so crazy. I like the fact that YouTube got this whole thing for shorts. I like the fact that they did that. You know, but they can't figure out the orientation for your phone. That's just A backwards. It's the most weirdest thing ever. So I have no idea what this is supposed to be, but it could be something or it could be nothing. And I think this one's gonna be, this marker looks like it's out of ink too. It's completely out of ink. Where do I keep getting these markers from that are, I don't even ever remember using this marker. I have no idea. And just like I said, like some of these could just be my energy. Just whatever, like whatever the day is has shown me, or because if you wake up, right? If you wake up, like that's the best part of your day. You actually got to do something for yourself. And I'm not trying to speak in metaphors. I'm just telling you, like I woke up. You know what I'm saying? Like I really got to wake up today. It's interesting because I had this surgery. I had options for this surgery, and this is interesting. Okay, so they sedated me or whatever, put me to sleep, and then I remember the lady asking me if I was ready, to go to sleep or whatever for the surgery, and I told her I was like, yeah, I'm ready. And she asked me another question, and before you know it, I was asleep. I was like, what the hell? And the only way that I knew I was asleep is because I don't remember doing anything else after she asked me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I'm asleep. But what happened is when I woke up, that's the most interesting thing because there was nothing in between that. So I was like, well, I was either asleep or dead. And because I felt that way, when I opened up my eyes, nobody like nobody told me that I was supposed to wake up. Nobody was trying to urge me to wake up. I just woke up. And so at that point, I was like, whoa, I was asleep or was I dead? Because it was completely black. I don't have any memories of the surgery. I don't have any feelings of the surgery. I don't have anything like that that would describe there was a moment there. So in a sense, I felt like I was kind of not alive. And I don't know what that is. I don't know what I'm drawing. I don't know what that is. So, but in order to like get a better understanding of that, I made the fact that I was alive. And I appreciate that because if there's nothing after this, Like life is so much more meaningful. It really is. There's like a tether between our existence and nothing. So it's like you either are or you aren't. Or yeah, that's just really what it is. So whatever this creature is, that's what it is. Whatever this thing wants to be, that's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. Oh, there's little markers on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna use the charcoal too, because it. I said that. I said I would give myself. I would give myself some new experiences. So there's a medium, and then there's some charcoal fall. So I'm just gonna use this. And I don't know what's gonna happen because I don't use many of these to draw, but I know once I start adding once I start adding, then I can ultimately find what it looks like it's gonna be. And it could just be nothing. Yeah, it could just be nothing. So like I said, I'm just trying to do like these minute long drawings and see what I can accomplish. That's it. That is really it. That's really it. But how's your day going? How being alive, like how does that feel for you? Are you getting to do everything you said you wanted to do while being alive? Do you do you have goals? Do you have promises to yourself? Do you? Because ultimately, it's your world, and you're gonna view it however you choose to, right? That's what I think. That's what I that's what I tell myself every day. Well, I mean, I'm making it mine, so you know, I guess everybody else is doing the same thing too. Because if you don't come visit me, that means you're busy doing your world stuff, and I appreciate it like that. Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. Yeah. So this is what I'm doing for my world. This is what I'm ultimately trying to like yeah, bring to my view. And this could be somebody else's experience as well, but I'm choosing I'm choosing to view it how I view it. I think this is a person. I think that's what this is. Yeah. And he's like karate chopping something. And then some details. Yep, some details. Oh, I'm hungry. Sheesh. I guess I'm gonna eat after this live stream too. And yeah, that's my little minute drawing. I like this one. This one's cool. I like the energy in it. Maybe I'll put yeah. I don't know. Wait, is that 2 pages? Don't do that. And like I said, I'm gonna fill up this whole entire book. And I often draw on both sides of the pages, but that one has ink over there too, so we won't Yeah, we won't bother with that. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna try stippling. I'm gonna see what that does. So I have to do this in 1 minute. And like I said, the goal is just to put something on the paper. Because if I don't put something on the paper, then I'm overthinking it, right? I'm just overthinking what I could have made. And I got a feeling that this one is going to turn into something specific. So we're good there. And it's in camera. It's in camera view. So I really do like stippling. I think when I was in college, it really helped me get a better understanding of like not making mistakes. Because if you do like a lot of line work, then you gotta erase. You do a lot of things that your brain is telling you, oh, you gotta shut that off because it doesn't look right. But if you do something that, your brain doesn't recognize and it feels comfortable though, like then you can get whatever it is you can complete. Cause I used to draw ants, like just to draw ants like there was no tomorrow. And my teacher really liked it. He was like, well, I've only seen people do this. And I was like, yeah, like that was the first thing that I was comfortable with, and that was like the first thing that I felt confident that I can complete, and I did. And I made ants. I made ants for the whole entire for like every single project. I was like, I just have to figure out how to put ants in here, and that's what I did. And that's really what I really enjoyed. And I have a few. Just where the heck they are, I have no idea. This is a couple years ago now. I'm no longer in college, so but yeah. I mean, you got to try something new in order to figure out how far you can go with it. And some things are meant for you to, you know, just challenge yourself with. And once you start challenging yourself, then, there's no limits. There's no mistakes, cuz like this is part of the experience. And this is why honestly, this is why I make content, because this is the challenge, and I progress very well, because it gives me time to think about some things that I did good, right? And the things that I didn't uh, complete, next time I'm like, okay, I'll do it this way. Cool, 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 cool. And I'll just go back and watch some of my content, and yeah, that makes it healthy. Yeah, I don't go back and tell myself I did something wrong in a way that I won't ever do it again. But it just makes me a believer that like this is really fun. This is something that this is something that I can really learn from. And I think everybody should take a little bit of that. Whatever you're really good at, like your skill, just keep making it better for yourself. You know? I don't know what the hell this is, but it's here now. It's here, and there's nothing you can do about it. I think that's a minute though. I think I spent a minute doing this. Which is also really interesting is that YouTube offers a lot of how-tos and a lot of like random stuff that people put on the internet. Like I saw this cow that had two heads, and that's something that I will never forget. Like looking at the face of a cow with two heads, and it was a short, so obviously it had a few thousand, 100,000 views. So yeah, it was gonna be somewhere. So, but yeah, that's my stipple right there. And you know what? And it's even crazier because most of the page is blank. It's cool. I'm just gonna go back later and probably draw on it. So yeah. Oops, I got stuff all on my hands. I mean, I don't mind dirty hands, but yeah, it just stuff. Let me see. I saw somebody do this. Oops, it was getting a little aggressive. I saw somebody do this as art, and I was like, maybe I should try. It's like, that's easy. I'm pressing really hard though. Say what? I just covered the whole page with that. That's wild. Sorry, my table's making all types of noises. A little ASMR in there. Little table ASMR. I bet you there's no channel like that. Yo, you know what? This thing needs like a grip to it because it's like this sharp edge is hurting my hand. It's like really. This is cool though. I like this. Huh. So I guess I was always meant to do work like this, huh? I'll just make this a little darker. Sheesh. Let's go. Oh, wow. Oh, and it shades really well too. Sheesh. That's cool. Well, I did that. Whatever this looks like. Um, I got a marker. Yes, let me see if this marker does. Oh, the marker's turning this like dark gold. Not yellow, dark gold. Oh, it's so chalky now. Probably can't see that line, can you? Nope. Okay, well, that was. That pretty much destroyed the marker doing that. Well, if everything's an experience, there you go. That marker it's gone. That marker will never come back because I did that. Oof. That's really upsetting. Um oh, my paintings too. Let me talk about my paintings. So I realized that I'm a texture person. So the last couple of paintings that I made have had like a ridiculous amount of texture in it. And so like the show that I'm gonna do, I think at this point I'm gonna do shows, which is really interesting because like years ago I was doing shows like all the time. And now like I have all of this artwork. I'm like feasting to get to a show and just nothing is established itself. And I'm guessing at this point I just have to wait and I have ink on my hand too. So, I guess I have to get to another point or I have to do something different as far as doing shows because it's not really showing its face that I should be doing a show just yet, but I have like 50. I have like 50 art pieces since August, and yeah, I'm really excited because most of them are gonna be pieces that people can actually touch, and actually get to physically, um, get some energy from it because that's what that's what I'm really ultimately trying to get. Just want to add a little bit of flavor to the art world because some of the paintings that I've seen, not downing any of the artists, but that shit is dry as fuck, yo. That art is like these, like, I understand like people have their own way of expressing themselves, but I was like, yo, this art, this series of art, like wherever we're at right now, is just so dry. It's like the driest thing I've ever seen. And like this gallery, and I'm gonna down this gallery because I think they were BS'd about like how they want to share their art, but they're like a contemporary art gallery, and they told me some things that I was like, okay, well, the structure of art right now is, you come, you bring your art, and we pay you. That's really what galleries are doing. The artist has to, put their put their energy into it, and then they're gonna get something out of it. But the gallery is gonna get, a dollar or $2 or whatever it is out of it. And I'm like, okay, well, isn't that what the goal is? And I'm gonna keep saying that shit too, because it really pissed me off that not the fact that the gallery turned me down, but the way that they acted. And I was like, okay, well, if this is a movie, you guys are terrible, terrible at what you do. Because not the fact that my art is different, not the fact that my art looks and sounds and whatever like that, but it's the fact that you guys are looking to make money. And if I'm gonna bring you people, like forget about my social media at this point. If I'm gonna bring you people who are gonna be like, you know what, I have to buy this, then you guys are gonna get a commission, right? You guys are gonna get a part of, what I say that I created, because none of y'all spent any of the time. So what we doing here? But it's whatever. They just don't want to make money. Not over here. And the gallery told me that I can't have nudes and I can't have things that would, I guess, would be like abstract. I don't know what the heck the word would be, but they were weird. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I got to go look somewhere else, which is okay. Because I didn't think about it until later how much of that was BS. So there goes another one. I think that was a minute. And it's interesting because I really do want to show off my art, but I'm trying to figure out how to. I'm trying to figure out like how to do these shows because obviously you can't come to my house, and I don't have my studio yet. So for people to be able to see my stuff, I have to put it on social media, and social media does not like. It's different. Like you have to build from the ground up. You really have to build these connections with people in order to get seen. And if I'm not doing it every single day, because most of the time I do art, if I'm recording, and then I'll make a video of it. I won't do it live, but because sometimes I'm like thinking of how, like right now, this is the most uncomfortable because I'm sitting and the camera's functioning different, and I have the camera stand in between, my view, and yeah, that's so a lot of times I have to set them up really different so I can be comfortable recording and arting, and yeah, it just yeah. So the building the connections, I have to find different ways to make shorts and, however, because I'm only using at this point, I'm only using one, which is YouTube. I'm only using that to help me load up my artwork. And people were like, yeah, you got to go to TikTok, but TikTok doesn't allow me to use my own audio. So what's the word? They'll mute my my videos. And I'm like, I want to add my own sound to my stuff. I don't want to use Chris Brown's or whoever the latest person is so I can get views. That's what everybody else does to do how to's or yeah, that's just not what yeah, that's just not what my flavor is. So um yeah. So I I have to continue to do it, you know, unless I hire somebody and then somebody else will figure out this shit because all I want to do is art. I just want to create. I just want to I just want to do it that way. I really don't yeah, I really don't feel like promoting on my end. I mean, even though I know how to do it, but it's just other people who could probably do it just a tiny bit better than I know how to. So I'm looking for that person as well. I'm looking to pay you too. If you can do it right, come get a paycheck for real. Cause I need it. I need your skills and I need your know-how. Actually, I'm gonna have somebody come by to help me document some of the things that I made as well. Cause it's just like it's the art is filling my house right now. And yeah, before I know it, I'm gonna be like, you know what? People are just gonna have to come by and come get this stuff because it's just too much art. It's too much art. And my triptychs are cool because I get to put everything together instead of them just being tons and tons of pieces, parts that I just have all over the place. It's pretty organized, but for what it is, and like I've been here before, but I've never been to this I've never been to this point in time where I'm like, I need to do art shows so they can be in somebody else's space and not taking over my house. Because there's a lot. There's a whole lot. And I don't know what this is, but maybe it's meant to be seen in some type of way, some other way. Like I said, most of my drawings, if anything, they're upside down. Because the way I'm looking at it, I'm just putting the energy onto the paper. So it could just be seen, yeah, it could just be seen some other type of way. But I don't know what this is. I have no freaking idea. I have no idea. But I think that was a minute. And just like I said, I'll go back and I'll look at all of them and I'll add, I'll just add different things to it. So it feels, it'll feel right. All right, let me see what other markers I have. You know what? Let me go back to the charcoal. Where did the charcoal brick go? Wait, this is the medium. Let me see what the soft. Because that one was like killing my hand. It's like a brick. So this one's a soft one. It says soft. Yeah, soft. Hopefully you can see that. So yeah, I have a website too. My Big Cartel. It's on my main page. So if you go and you click back and go to the main page, you can see all of the new pieces that I've created. And if they're not new, I'll update it soon. But um yeah. Mm, yeah. Yeah. I'm just fucking having fun, bro. That's really it. And this is just yeah, this is just a part of the fun, I guess. You know what I'm talking about? Like this is just me enjoying my day. Oh, I have water bottles too. I keep forgetting about the water bottles. Those should be, yeah, those should be like the centerpiece too. Other than the cats are going to be probably the reason why I get seen, because yo, they're so good. They really are. They're such good cats, and everybody likes cats at some point. You've either seen a cat video and laughed, or you own a cat and you can relate to it. But I don't know what this is either, but that's what it looks like. I don't know. I like the charcoal. It allows you to have this sense of shading depth in what you're doing. I think that's done too. I don't know what that is. Oh, I'm a surrealist artist as well. So a lot of things that you see, they are depicted as a form of something, but it has multiple real and fake, real and made up, real and something you might just be thinking about. But yeah, that's what I am. I'm a surrealist. I'm the realist. Yeah. I should draw my the next one. I'm gonna think about it, and I'm gonna draw my amoebas and see where that goes. Because everybody likes real stuff. Everybody doesn't like abstract art. So I was like, why does that not have a face? Why does that not look right? Why can I not relate to that? And I'm like, yeah. Sometimes it's just based on the energy. It's not really anything I'm really, trying to convey. Because while I'm talking, like, what else do you think is happening? Like, a ton of things are happening at this point. Yeah. I mean, I've seen people draw like really good things, and yeah, it's push this here. No, yup, yup, yup. Tell me a good song. Tell me a good song you've heard. Tell me. Nope, nope. There's nobody. No, I'm not. I'm not marking up the next page. That's good. Oh, tell me something. I like talking. I really do like talking. I don't know what this is. Yeah, so I have no idea what helps. I mean, I do know, but I don't have the information, because when I say that I draw and I put things together, it really takes me a while for me to see it. Um, and maybe I need to start saying better things, different things. Maybe I need to say that I see it already, rather than it takes me a little longer to get. I don't know, but we're drawing, and I know a bunch of people who can't freaking draw. That's crazy. You know what? That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard is somebody tell me that they can't draw. I was like, yo, all you got to do is put lines and stuff on paper. And, take this, put this here. Like, you don't really have to come up with a concept. And I think that's what people are always thinking. It's like, yeah, they came up with it. Yeah, look how long it took for them to get the concept out. You know, that's probably the part you can't do, because you're not doing that. I have no idea what the hell this is. No idea. But yeah, somebody's like, yeah, I draw stick figures terrible. I was like, well, Draw them better. Like, what are you needing in order to say you made something? Because once you make it, like that's part of like breathing life into something. It's like, yeah, I made that. For real? Yeah. You should make more. You know, like you don't have to worry about selling it. You don't have to worry about like posting it on social media. Just do it for your own self, because that's the part that other people don't appreciate. They don't appreciate how much time you put in. They don't appreciate what it took for you to get it complete. They just see the outcome. And that's what people appreciate when they looking from the outside in. And you know what? That shit was all for you. It was all for you. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. It's probably unfinished, so we're moving on. Hopefully I'm not gonna, hold on. I don't wanna get, I don't wanna get that, the page all marked up, so we'll do that. Sheesh. Sheesh. All right, let's use, yeah, I like the markers better, because something about the definition of the markers, there's something, it's something a little bit more tasteful. So, all right, so we're gonna draw my amoebas. And I'm gonna show you how I draw my amoebas. Yo, this table is so wobbly. This marker might be toast. I don't know, but just need a little bit of pushing. I pushed it real good. Okay. All right, you watching? You watching me make this amoeba? These are how I make the amoebas. And because I created it, because I made it, it's magic now. It is going to be magic. Because now I'm thinking about it, right? I'm actually putting the energy of my, what's the word? I think this yellow is not going to be working anytime soon. Muscle memory, that's what I'm doing. I'm using muscle memory to create this in order to showcase, because I already know how to make them. I made like, I don't know, like 20 or 30 of them already, so maybe more than that. Another color. Let's go back to using orange. Oh, red. Never used the red one. Yeah, so muscle memory is going to help me, you know, and I think that's what a lot of people are missing when they say they have like writer's block or creativity blocks and stuff like that, is because a lot of times it's not muscle memory you're using. You're trying to grab something like from nowhere, like some place that you've never been before, in order to have something, you know, be seen. And it takes time. It really does. You really have to have other things as inspiration in order to get that thing here, wherever, you know, this here is. It could be in the studio, it could be on digital format, you know, it could just be you writing on paper, and that's how you got it here. And you know, a lot of times we just don't know how to get it, and that's what takes us a long time. Because I used to watch movies like that too. Somebody has like writer's block or something, and you know they have to go to some secluded place in order to get, you know, back what they lost or something, some weird stuff. But I was like, it's already there. And it's like you're just trying to create something that you've never experienced before, and that's why they seclude themselves, or they take themselves someplace in order to, you know, grab those. And it's mostly observation. That aha moment. I got it. You know, in order to And so in order to grab whatever it is that they, you know, that they're looking for. And all right, so the amoeba is going to look this way. So I'm going to make this quick because I think I'm over my minute already because I've been talking. I'm going to draw the eye and then, oh wait, yeah. This is the color that's going to reference the eye. Yeah. Yeah. These are my amoebas. I already used green. So let's green there. Yep, and so the amoebas are pretty much like a rainbow colored. I guess I'll try to use the yellow again. Are these rainbow colored organisms? And so these organisms, they swim in water, but so what happens is that because their colors are so alluring to other animals, the animals eat them, but the amoeba are poisonous because they are. They're just poisonous creatures. So that's how they are. I usually use white, but I don't think white's going to show up either. So I'm just going to use this black as the hairs. And so, yeah, you can't eat them because they will poison you and they will make you vomit. And that's their defense once you eat them. And, you know, at that point, it's not really poisonous where you'll die, but you will vomit because it is not good for you. And so the cats, oh shoot, the cats will eat them and go vomit. They'll get high. They'll have like this surge of energy that they get from eating them because it's toxic. And so, yep, that will that will cause a strain on the body, and your stomach will get full, and yeah, and that'll be the last time you eat them. Well, that's not true because the cats keep eating them. Probably eat them in low doses, so it's like catnip, you know, that form of, yeah, that's the form. But yeah, I created this, and when I created them, you know, everybody kept saying, oh, they look like fish. And I was like, yeah, they look like fish. But you can't eat them because they're not fish. They're amoeba. They are a product of single-celled organisms. And so if you Google amoeba, you'll see it. Yeah, you will definitely see. They usually have white hairs though, but that's my amoeba. They usually are on black, because you can see them at night. So you can see the colors that are highlighted at night, and that's what makes them so alluring. So if an animal is trying to feed at night, they see them in the water because they're bright and they have white fur, or yeah, they have white tentacles or fur. And then they have this single eye, so just like I said, they look like they look like fish. And so, yeah. But I'm using white paper, so it's a different highlight. But yeah, that's my drawing. That is it. Oh wow, it says I've been streaming for an hour already. That's cool. That's so cool. Let's see, what time is it? 1 already? Yes, sir. I really like this chalk though. I think I'm gonna keep trying to press this Let's see what I can get. Sorry the table's making so much noise, but there's nothing I can do about it. I can't really do much else about the table making noise because it's a table. It's just gonna table stuff. It's gonna keep tabling no matter what I do. It's just gonna table. But I appreciate those who are gonna watch this in the future. I really do. And I hope you guys come back for more. And like I said, even if you don't subscribe, it's an interesting thing of subscribing because I subscribe to a bunch of people, but I don't always get to watch their videos. But like if I have time, I'm like, okay, I'll go watch their video. I'll put it in my watch later, and yeah, just do my part and make sure I'm aware that that your content exists. So if you subscribe, I most likely subscribe to you too. And that's how it goes. And it's interesting too, because like my views are different, right? And I'm like, okay, but I got a bunch of subscribers, so I'm confused on what kind of content you guys came here for. So if you could just write that when you subscribe, I came here because this video put me on, because it really helps. Like, because I don't know what you came here for or what you're even gonna stay here for. But I'm just hoping that my creating is the part that keeps you. And I was like, yo, I learned this because I'm just showing you what I'm capable of. That's really it. I'm just showing you something. I know a lot, but you can't have a lot. You can only have what you can take. And yep, and that's what I'm gonna do. I just put eyes there. Your little tiny eyes. So that's done. Ooh, I've been streaming for an hour. The birds are making so much noise. Yeah, let me see. I subscribe to this guy who makes these like 90s thumbnails, and then he makes audio based on like what it might look like. So I'm really trying to figure out like how my imagery is seen, because I'm not really sure that people come to watch my videos based on my thumbnails or even my content, because I think I make kind of cool stuff. I mean, sometimes I have something to work with, but when I go back and I watch other people's stuff and I'm like, oh, I've never did that before. I don't document my videos the way that people document their their content. They take like a lot more what's the word? They take a lot more like behind the scenes imagery. Like I saw 2 videos do the same exact thing, which was really weird. Somebody started making coffee, right? And there was like this outside view, some tree lines or something. And then they started making coffee in the house, like kind of like ushering you into whatever they're about to do. And then the girl got in front of the camera and she started talking about why she's making art and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I need to do something like that. Maybe that's what the structure of my videos need to go to. But on this channel, like right now, I'm just creating, I'm just making pouring videos for my art because that's what I'm creating. I'm creating these type of things. I'm not creating things that I want to justify making a YouTube video for, but I'm just showing you the process of me creating, whatever whatever you see at that point. So I'll just make this a little brighter. Yo, what's up with this marker? So yeah, I mean, I'm just learning, and hopefully the learning makes the value of my content stand out a little bit more, because I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I know stuff, but like I've gotten like 10,000 views on a video, right? But I don't know how to make that again, because it was a fluke. Like I have a other channel that does stuff like that, and I was like, it's just a fluke. Like I don't think I'll ever find, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I have like 10,000 views on it. And every day, every single day, somebody's watching the video, which is like the wildest thing. So it's on the main front page of my YouTube video. I mean, my YouTube channel. But I was like, I don't know how to make more videos like that, because situations like that don't arise every day. So it's like kind of like you got to make that up so you can really emulate that. But I don't know. I don't know how to do none of that stuff. Then again, I could probably hire somebody to just come up with stuff like that, and I'll just stand in front of the camera and say stuff. And maybe that's what I'll do, because I want the attention. I'm making art, I'm making stuff that the world, maybe won't see until years later, but like I'm glad I'm able to document the things that I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. Because if I do it that way, if I just document the things, then I'll feel comfortable about it. And I won't make it red. I'll feel comfortable about the fact that I didn't waste, my time not documenting the things that, I was like, dang, I should have recorded that. I don't know why I didn't record that. It was such a good thing. It felt good, I got something out of it. Why didn't I record it? Then I'm mad at myself for years for not recording, all of the things that really, helped establish, my artistry and my creativity, because I can't take this shit when I die. So I got to leave it here, and maybe at least, the people that come after me, in this existence, this whatever this world is, I guess, maybe it'll be like, you know what? I'm glad I watched it, because I watched some crazy stuff on YouTube, and I'm like, well, is that really worth me watching? So sometimes it is. Sometimes it's just for entertainment. I'm cool with that. Be entertained by people. I don't really have to sit there and learn anything. And you know what's really wild about that? More people watch videos of entertainment than they do. Well, I can't say that. I think it's probably even. People watch entertaining videos rather than how-to videos, but that could be not true. I'm saying that wrong. Yeah, I'm really saying that wrong. I was about to say, because I watch how-to videos, and I've taken most of those how-to videos and I've used it in my life. Remember, I was watching this guy, so dry. I'm sorry, I'm so dry right now, but this guy was putting a trash bag. I don't know if you ever seen that video, but he was showing you how he put trash bags in trash cans, like the quickest way. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try that. And I did, I tried it. And I guess that's what it comes down to, because if people are taking what they see and trying to emulate it, then you've made your mark. And I'm sure that video, whatever video that was, or short or whatever, it probably has millions of people who have probably tried it. And that's what it comes down to. Like, yeah, if people are going to go try your stuff, then I'm sure you're going to get millions of views. So if you're looking to make content, find ways to have people copy what you're doing. Dance moves. Dancing is like such a big thing too. And they get millions of views because other people want to learn how to dance. They'll rewind, they'll come back and share, they'll come back and rewatch, because it's something that, helped them, learn how to do something that they didn't know how to do. And maybe I could take that into consideration with my content as well, because I don't want to just put stuff that's entertaining. I want to put stuff that people can learn and be like, yo, I really learned how to do something. And then they'll comment. And then maybe that's just what I'm trying to figure out for my own content purposes, is how, how I can get people to comment, because people don't comment on stuff that I make. I'm guessing I don't leave questions because I'm pretty much answering everything. So I have to be careful with that as well. I have to leave people interested in whatever the interest is. But that's what I just made. That's what I just made. Do I have the white marker? Yep. Oop, I guess the white marker is not as white as I thought it was going to be. I just ruined that marker too. As you can see, I'm getting deeper and deeper into, because like I was just sketching everything. Now I'm gonna figure out what it is that I want to create, and it just takes a second. It just takes a second to get going. So, yep, just takes a second. But anything, I was really weird. It's like I keep drawing these damn fish, and I don't know why. Maybe because the shape is really easy to go back to, but like I don't really want to be known like for making shapes of fish all the time. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like once you got something, you should stick with it. But I'm like, damn, I know I can make other stuff, but I just keep making fish. I guess that's the good and the bad thing about creating. And then, what's even worse is that if people don't know what I'm capable of, and how can they come back? Because I'm always making new stuff. I was like, oh yeah, I don't know. I just really don't. I'm just figuring it all out like everybody else. I don't think I know. I don't know everything. I know a lot. I know 40 years of experience. That's what I know right now. And yeah, that's what's helped me stay alive, and that's what's helped me be as creative as I am right now in my existence. So, there's some stuff. There's some stuff there. And yeah, I think that's progress. I think that's inside. Okay, that's inside there. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I'm not sure what this is yet. Don't quote me on it because I don't know. Maybe I just fill it up. I don't. Let me see. I do have. Wait, you know what? I'm going to use the chalk. That's what I'm going to use. Just. Yep. That's what this thing is for. Say you want to fill up the whole entire page, you do that. And dang it, why does that still look like a fish? What the freak, bro? Why do I keep drawing fish? Can you see that? Oh, you can't see the mouth. It looks like a fish. It looks like the eye of a fish. Let me see if I can do more details in it. I have fish on my mind. I haven't even eaten fish. I haven't eaten fish in a while. I don't know why I keep drawing fish. I know fish are the possibility of new birth. I think that's what, if you have fish dreams, I know that to be true, that somebody is about to bring, look, I'm getting ink all over my freaking hands. Freaking fish. And yeah, that's what I know it to be. I know that's, what's the word, intuition, and I'm cool with that. Wait, do I know how to draw? I think the eye is black. Let's do black. I think that's what it is. Because once the eye is gray, that the fish is no longer alive. It's really interesting. So, some really interesting shit right here, boy. Right here, boy. Oh yeah, I went for minute drawings to, I'm just gonna do detailed stuff now. And I just keep getting ink on my hand. Yeah, I think that's what the eyes look like. I think so. I think so. Don't quote me on it. Please don't quote me. Don't quote me on that one. But that looks like, there is, there's an eye right there. And I'm just gonna do that. And you know what? Nobody can stop me because I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nobody can stop me. I'm all the way up. And that's my belief. Do you see that? That's crazy. That's just pure craziness. Like crazy in a good way, not in a bad way. I don't know what the heck this thing is. I think I'm just drawing eyes. Okay. I think I'm done. That one's done. Whatever the heck that is, it's done. It is done. Yeah, I just had to tell how much fun this was. So, um, yeah. Yo, this marker has a bunch of different colors in it now. I'm so sorry, marker. This is not my intention. But this is what's gonna happen to you when you take your cap off. You're gonna get a little dirty. And dirty is good. Dirty is real good. It means you're getting used. That's basically it. When you take your cap off, you gotta get used. And yeah, that's just It kind of reminds me of like Halloween. It's like that fall color. It kind of looks like a. What does it look like? Oh, well, see you. Somebody left. Somebody was watching for a while, and then they left. Well, see you later. I appreciate you stopping by. I think I'm probably gonna be done. I'm tired of sitting at this point, so it's been an hour. Yeah. And whoever was watching was probably like, yo, this dude, he's just drawing weird shit. I can't take it anymore. I need to go watch something that's not weird. You know what? The definition of weird. I heard the definition of weird the other day, and I was like, well, damn, that shit sounds like me a little bit. Because I'm an observer. And, I take what I can take and I use it in my life. And I kind of balance the good and the bad because, yeah, I'm learning. And I think learning is the best thing for us as individual creatures. So we have to figure out how to we really got to figure out how to do things and manage things. So it's like there's tons of things, just like I said, there's like tons of things I just don't know how to do because I've never done it before. But I like the fact that I know as much as I do, so I can do positive things, so I can reflect and be like, no, you can't do it that way, you got to do it this way. And these are my thoughts, and my thoughts are healthy and very healthy thoughts. I don't think about negative things. And I have before, obviously. I'm like, well, can I get away with doing this? Probably. Well, let me see. Let me see if I can get away with doing this negative thing. Nope, nobody's watching, nobody's caring, nobody's even paying attention. So I do it, and you know, there you go. I learn from it. Not saying that I'm going to go out there and do more negative things, obviously, but the point is trial and error and see what it is that works for you. Not to steal or to take what I don't own, but to figure out if it works in my life. Because I did it for a while. Oh my gosh, I did so many things that were just like, oh, got away with it. Oh, got away with it. And yeah, I don't know what the hell this is either. It looks like a fingerprint. Let's get rid of that. I don't think it looks like a finger anymore. And some of these things that we have to do in order to establish ourselves. Like I did things because people told me to do it. I did things because it felt okay. Like, well, I'm not a robot, so I can't do things that are trying to be programmed, because I have to be my individual self in order to reach the highest benefits of myself. Because once you start doing those things, you're like, wait, I'm not getting anything from that, so I'm not going to continue to do that anymore. And that's what happens. That's real stuff. That's some really, 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 really stuff. Really, really, really stuff. I guess this is what I learned. Oh my gosh. I've learned so much stuff. Like when people ask me questions, I'm like, damn, I'm so glad I got the answer. It's not like outside stuff. It's more like inside stuff. People's like, well, how'd you do that? And then I can tell them how I did it. And it feels good. And I'm just like, I'm glad I'm able to share. Like I don't feel like anything should be a secret, or anything that should be, not spoken. So I'm like, ask me anything. I really wish more people would ask me more things. Like ask me personal stuff. Ask me stuff that, you know, you really want to know about a person, because I'll tell you. I'm very, very open. Like male, female, you can ask me whatever, because I think it's enriching that we ask these good questions. And maybe they don't have to be like stupid questions. Like obviously I'm not going to answer that, but just ask me something that, might be helpful for you. And it's enriching to hear other people say things like, it's not like the Oprah show, or it's not like some talk show or some shit. But I think that's it. I think that I'm gonna finish up here, and yep, I think I'm finished. And the beautiful part of it is that I did it live. But yeah, ask me questions, please, please, please. Do not go through life without asking people questions. Some may be like, no, why are you asking me this question? And blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it might be random, but people are curious. We're like very curious creatures. And when we don't have the answer, we're gonna keep trying to figure out if this is right for us to ask more questions. And sometimes we don't. And that will stifle our growth because we're meaning we're meaning to do and ask things that are insightful. And that's how we grow, man. That's really how we grow. I mean, like, what else is there to do? If I ask you a question, like, what are you losing by helping me get the answer? Like if I ask you how your day is, I don't want to get, oh, it's good. What am I supposed to do with it's good? Tell me, what am I supposed to get with that? Sorry, I'm just rambling now, but ask questions, like for real, like ask real questions, because there will never be another time you might be able to ask this person, how they're living or how they're understanding this existence that we're all sharing, like a hive mind, and we just don't realize it. We just really don't. Like, how can you realize something if you're existing in your own world all the time? You don't realize everything else that's going on outside. Because somebody else asked me, like, why don't I vote for these people, in like public elections and stuff like that? Because I was like, I don't know what their world is like. They never tell me. They're only showing me, the things that they're going to promise themselves. That's really it. Because if they say something out loud, they're really promising themselves something. They're not really looking to help, establish something for you, because they don't know what I need. I might say for the community, I might need something. Yeah, we might need this, and they'll probably try to help get that. But for most of it, like they're really just going for what they want in their own existence. And that's what it comes down to. So asking questions is healthy, so where you can get things done, where you can get the source of how things work, because they all work together. I'm telling you, people above, people that you see, public media and stuff like that, they all work together. Now they all have their own personal agendas in their own home, but they all are working together to accomplish a goal. And they're telling you out loud, I'm getting political now. They're telling everything out loud because that's what they're telling you they're going to do. And that's what it is. That's what it comes down to. That's why I say ask me questions, because I'll tell you exactly what it means. Because I'm not anything else but what I am, what I say I am today. And you can learn from that. Yup, you can learn from that. Okay, well, nobody else is watching anymore, so I think I'm going to finish this live stream up, and I'm going to go do something awesome for myself. And I hope you guys are out there doing the same thing too. Go do something freaking awesome, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Just go out there and impact the world in a positive way, not negative, and in a positive way that you can go back home, sleep good at night, and be like, damn, I can't wait to do that tomorrow. You feel me? I'm Perky Spocket, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.